a second. Hello, everyone. Hello. And welcome to our Horrible Friends of Mine holiday show. How horrible are our friends, are you wondering? So much so, the most of them aren't here. But that shouldn't matter for you, because we have some awesome friends here with you today. So let's have our folks turn their camera on, and we'll introduce you to our lovely cast today. The least horrible friends of all are here to play with you. I will randomly spotlight you, and you can share your name, pronouns, where you're calling in from, and what's a weird or wonderful holiday tradition where you are. Making you think about things. I'm going to start with the one that woke up the earliest today. Tell us about you.
I'm Joe Thomas, he, him, and I'm currently in Los Angeles. And gosh, do I have a weird holiday? I'll pick my wife's holiday tradition. She's Asian, and for Christmas we like to go get Chinese food.
Awesome. I too do that along with my husband watching 24 hours of the Christmas story. That is literally my whole holiday. All right, next, tell us where you are and what you do and all that.
Hi, I'm Jodie. I am based in Rockhampton in northeastern Australia. So our holiday traditions are cowering in the air conditioning because it's 42 degrees Celsius, and hoping we don't get blown away by a cyclone, and various other things which are not entirely in keeping with the white Christmas aesthetic. Lots of cold seafood and beach cricket.
I'm sorry, a
love
beach cricket?
Cricket on the beach.
All right, fantastic. All right, next, tell us about you.
Hello, everybody. Chris, he, him, calling in from Dublin, Ireland. I'm so low. Everybody else is like up here, and I'm down here.
Oh, I thought you meant
Uh,
emotionally low, Chris, but that's all right.
oh no. I guess growing up, my family is Polish, but I grew up in America. But anyway, we did this thing where we exchanged these wafers, and everybody grabs a piece of someone else's. So it's very unsanitary because everybody's hands are in everybody else's food, and just shoveling stuff in their mouth. Meh.
Awesome. That's really great. Thanks. Next we are gonna go our special guest for today. Tell us about you.
Hi, I'm Nisha. I'm from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. She, her, I'm a pronouns. And one weird thing we used to do is set up the tree in stages because we used to have cats. And so if you set up the tree and you put all the decorations on, you can say goodbye to your decorations. So
Leave it to the cats to mess up the whole holiday, right? Isn't that how it goes? Fantastic. Well, thank you all so much for introducing yourself. If you are watching us live, please throw some suggestions and comments in the chat. And if you're watching us later, happy holidays. So we're gonna do just a bunch of fun, short formy kind of games for you all to get us started. For this first game, it's called Late to Work. I need someone to volunteer to be the guesser for this game. Anyone want to
I
volunteer?
can volunteer.
Chris is going to be the guesser. All right, Chris, I'm going to randomly put you in the waiting room. Oh, you're gone. All right, so Chris is gone. That was super fast. And we are going to come up with some suggestions for this. So the three things we're going to find out that Chris is going to have to figure out is why was Chris late to work? So I don't have all my suggestions yet, so I'm going to think of some holiday themed ones. So I'm going to say that grandma was run over by a reindeer is the first one. That's why Chris was late to work. And then we always like to have a celebrity that Chris was with or a famous character. And I think I'm trying to think of what would be easy and hard. I'm going to go with Frosty the Snowman. He was with Frosty the Snowman. And then he finally had to use a different method of transportation to get to work. And we will say that will be trying to think of something holiday related. You know what? We're not going to make it. We're going to just do skateboard. He got to work on a skateboard. So those are the three things. Now I need one of you all to be the boss, and you'll just do like a scene with him, prompting him to come up with those right answers. And then the other two of the employees will have to act out the things and try to get him to figure it out. So who would like to be our boss?
I'll boss.
All right, Joe will be our boss. Fantastic. I am going to bring Chris back from the random waiting room. We'll give him a little applause when he returns. Oh, good. I was like, hopefully he'll return. Welcome back, Chris.
There he is.
For this game, you're going to be trying to figure out 3 clues that are being given to you non-verbally. 1, why were you late to work? 2, what famous character or person were you with? And 3, what mode of transportation did you finally use? Joe is your boss. Go ahead and begin.
Wilkins! Holy hell. Look at the time. It's 8:03. You're 3 minutes
Mr.
late.
Kringle, gee whiz, I'm 3 minutes late. Gosh, that's really horrible of me.
Yeah, it is. No,
But I can tell you exactly what I was doing, and that will alleviate some of your concerns.
all right, well, out with it then.
Well, I was obviously doing some early morning crocheting, knitting slash
Was this
crocheting.
with someone or something?
Oh no, it was just me and my monocle.
You have a monocle, okay.
Well, 2 monocles,
wouldn't-
so binoculars, really.
Wouldn't picture you as the crocheting type. Usually that's older people.
Yeah, no, I was with my old grandmother.
Oh, your grandma, okay. Yeah, that fits a little bit better. Okay,
So I was taking care of her. She's a
then what
reindeer.
happened?
She's
Your grandmother is a reindeer. That's
no, she was run over by Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh, she was,
Yes.
your grandma was all right. I'll
I
give you a
really
little,
had to take care of her,
little
Mr.
bit
Kringle.
of slack on that, but that doesn't account for 3 whole minutes. I mean, grandma getting run over by a reindeer. What's that? 37 seconds max. You got another 2 minutes and however much left.
Yeah,
So-
it's really cold in here. You probably want to know how I wound up getting here, because I had to take care of my poor grandma. I rode a snowman,
Oh, yeah, okay.
but then it
you know
melted,
they don't
so I
move,
got off
right?
that. Yeah.
The snowmen normally don't move. Normally.
No, normally they don't, and so
Normally.
it wasn't getting me very far. In fact, it took about 3 minutes before I realized that, and then I drank my cocoa and took a sled.
A sled in this weather? We're in Miami.
I know, that's why the snowman did not last long, Mr. Kringle.
I see. Okay.
I was doing my makeup, and I took a swim and went surfing.
Surfing.
And
You know,
so surfboard is ultimately how I
we're
got here.
kind of inland in Miami. It's mostly concrete here. Some curbs.
I got, and then I got off the surfboard and I got one of those electric scooters.
Scooters.
And then I jumped on a skateboard.
Yes! All
And
right,
that's
Chris.
how I got here, sir.
Chris, what were the 3 things? What happened that made you late?
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Yes. Who was the famous character that you were with?
Oh, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
No, you mentioned Snowman.
Oh, was Frosty involved?
Frosty
Yeah.
the Snowman. And then how did you finally get to work?
I don't remember.
A skateboard.
Yes.
You got all of them. Fantastic. It's very hard to improvise as Jodie disappears through half of their
Frosty the
thing.
disappearing snowman.
All right, for this next game, we're going to keep Chris and Jodie. And Nisha and Joe, you can turn your cameras off. This is a game called New Option. And the way it works is you two are at my mercy. If I go, you need to say something completely different. I might also say like new vocal, new accent, new entrance, new reaction, whatever that might be. Our first suggestion is from David Escobedo, and it is when people tasted beer for the first time. When people tasted beer for the first time, and begin.
Olaf, have you tried this new thing?
Well, Sven, it smells bubbly.
The taste is weird. The taste I'm not big on, but the effect! I feel fantastic. I could kill 10,000 men. The taste, it is fantastic. I could make love to 10,000 men.
Yes, I am also feeling amorous, Sven. This is an aphrodisiac that will change the world.
It is a magic.
We're not
It is a
cavemen.
magic-
We're just Norwegian.
It is a magical elixir. It is
Yes.
magnificent stuff. It will make the Vikings the greatest peoples in the world. They said in a non-specific accent.
Sven, after having several of these, I'm starting to look at you in a different light. After having several of these, Sven, I feel like I'm going to faint.
Well, if you're fainting, be fainting over there, because I think I'm just going to sit down right here and have little sleep. I think I'm going to be sitting just down here now and being a little bit sick.
Oh,
I'm going to be sitting down here and singing songs about the homeland. Take me home, country fjords, to the place
to Norway.
that rhymes with fjords.
I love you, Sven.
You, Olaf, you're not a bad guy either.
Let's say we go pillage. Let's say we go Christmas caroling. Let's say we go to your mother's house.
Aye, what say we go to your mother's house, Olaf?
It's the same woman.
And scene. Oh, sorry, Norway. So sorry for that. All
To be
right.
fair, I think my accent covered most of continental Europe, so we're good.
Fantastic. All right. For our next scene, we're going to have Joe and Nisha, and the other two can go back to drinking their fantastic beers that will make them make love to 1,000 men. I might need some of those beers. So Nisha and Joe are going to be playing a game called Emotional Replay, or as I like to call it lately, Emotional Holiday. So a regular scene, and then we're going to ask you to replay that scene in different emotions. So your suggestion for this scene is Christmas dinner with the in-laws. Christmas dinner with the in-laws.
I don't like the way Timmy's looking at me from the children's table.
I mean, just be glad that they got him a toy this year and he's happy with it.
Yeah, I'll give him that. He's sitting quietly. That's a plus.
It would be a lot worse otherwise. Remember what happened last year?
Yeah,
Whew.
we didn't have enough food. He ran around like crazy. I mean, we found the cat 3 days later.
Fluffy was not happy.
No, no.
Oh
I
no.
think you made the right choice this year. We got more than enough food. Everybody is so stuffed, they're not moving at all.
You know what the secret was? There's a little bit of vodka in all the adults' drinks.
Oh, you are a sneaky one, aren't you?
And scene. Fantastic, fantastic. So we're going to have you replay that scene. Chris, give me an emotion you'd like to see that scene replayed in.
Uh, what's I can't. What's the uh, uh really happy, like super ecstatic.
Super joyous, with a little hesitation. All right. No, it's super joyous. Same scene. And begin.
I don't like the way Timmy's looking at me.
Just grateful he's happy with his toy today.
Oh man, yeah. Do you remember last year? He was a terror.
Oh, I mean, look what happened to poor Fluffy. She was never quite the same.
It took us 3 days to find her, and she was just a wreck.
Oh,
I think you went with the
oh.
right choice this year. We put out so much food, everybody's stuffed.
Why they're so happy.
No, tell me.
I'll put a little bit of vodka inside all the adults' drinks.
You are such a tease. Where's my vodka?
Right here.
And scene. All right, fantastic. So good. Now it's feeling like the holidays. All right, Jodie, give us an emotion for them to redo this scene in one more time.
Really jealous.
Ooh, jealousy. That's right. It's Jealous Christmas. And begin.
I don't like the way Timmy's looking at me. He wants something.
Just be glad. I got him a gift that he likes this year.
Oh, you got him a gift. Well, what about this? What about Fluffy? Remember when she disappeared? Huh? Remember Fluffy?
Yeah. When you got him the gift, Fluffy disappeared for 3 days. She was never the same.
I want more food. You made a lot of food, but they all had more than I did. Look at me. I'm wasting away. I didn't get what they had.
You know why they're happy?
Why?
Because I put vodka in all of their drinks.
You gave them
That's why
something
they're
I
so
didn't
happy.
get.
You
That's it.
better believe it.
I'm drinking all the gin.
And scene. Now it feels like Christmas at my house. All
Gin,
right.
vodka, beer. This is a
That's right.
show.
I mean, I do have some German and Irish heritage. So, fantastic. For this next game, I need all four of you on. This is a game called Movie Review. And the way it works is two of you will be television or presenters talking about current movies, and you'll introduce yourself and welcome us to your show. And then you'll have a topic, and we'll see 3 clips from movies based off of that topic. And then our reviewers will review those movies, tell us their thoughts on them. So I need 2 of you to be my movie reviewers. Who would like to be my movie reviewers? Joe and Jodie, looky there. So Chris and Nisha will be all the actors in all of the movies. So when Joe and Jodie say, "Let's see the clip," then you'll come on and you will do your lovely scene. I have a suggestion from my sister, ironically. These are all movies where it is revealed that there is no Santa Claus. Somehow, some way. I told you all, a lot of alcohol. All right, Joe and Jodie, take us away.
Hi, welcome back to Movies You Need to See and Movies You Need to Not See. We are your movie buff hosts, here to tell you what you should be looking out for this holiday season.
Jodie, I've seen some great films this holiday season, and this next one is definitely an exception.
It's, of all the films I've ever seen, it's definitely one of them. You know, there's not a lot of way to do a holiday film in a way that isn't cheesy,
Yeah.
but sometimes you get cheese and they try to be ironic and it just comes out even cheesier than if they just went for cheese.
Yeah, yeah. Now this particular film is called A Little Cheddar for the Holidays, and it's about a family that lives inside a piece of cheddar. And I tell you, the concept really grabbed me, but I thought the acting really was it sucked, to be honest.
Yeah, anyway, there's only so much we can say. Just have a look at it for yourself. Let's see the clip.
Mother, I hope Santa brings me everything I've ever wanted. You know I've been really Gouda this year.
You know, I think this is a very holy time of the year. I think you don't have to be worried about being strung along.
Boy. Thanks.
You know, honestly, I am just so happy that we're, serving such a platter this year.
I'm just glad we're together instead of being provolone like last year.
That's right. It was far too creamy for my taste.
Cheese.
Yes, cheese. Pictures are always good. It's but
Jody, I don't know about you, but by this point in the film, I'd kind of lost interest. I was really hoping the whole cheese living situation would just melt and take them all with it.
It felt like it was going somewhere, but it never quite got toasted to perfection.
Yeah,
It
yeah, yeah,
I
I
mean
agree.
the pun game was strong, and then the twist at the end, it was just you just sat there going, damn.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Jesus.
I think I would have been fine with just the cheese house and the puns, but they brought in too much drama, and it really lost all credibility for me after that.
I mean, once you've got a guy dressed as Santa with an AK-47, I mean, it's hard to come back to reality from there.
Yeah, yeah. Now you've got a second film for us this year, for the holidays. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, this one it's a bit more to my taste. It's a horror lightly garnished with some festive elements. So it is basically your fairly standard kids exploring an empty house. You know where this is going to go horror film. I love the basics. It's a stereotype for a reason, and the reason is it works. I'm just after a bit of festive slasher action. Tie a bit of holly around that machete, and let's see what these guys can do. So I know these ones aren't always to your tastes, Joe, but for me, just a Christmas of watching this kind of just marvelous fun. This is what it's all about. Let's see a
Yeah,
clip.
yeah.
look, an abandoned house. Let's go in there.
Okay.
I bet that's
Oh,
where Mommy and Daddy hid all the presents.
I bet they did, 'cause we just discovered that there's no Santa Claus.
You're right. That is sad. Let's make up for it.
Boy, there certainly is a lot of blood and rusty weapons laying around.
It reminds me of how, it feels like during Halloween, but more red.
Yeah, we just need to add some green, and then it'll be festive.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you can hear the bells in the background, right?
I certainly do. They sound just
Oh,
like the ones at a funeral.
Wow.
It's just so nice and chilly, the whole Christmassy vibes.
Look out!
So what you see is what
Yeah.
you're going to get, and I'm all
Yeah.
for that in a horror flick.
I actually, I know it's not my cup of tea normally, but I actually like this one. It did have some really heartwarming elements, and I thought I'm going to give a little spoiler here for those who are going to watch it. I thought the twist ending, where the elf on the shelf was the killer in the cellar, I thought that was really genius.
Yeah. It was great, and you're right, heartwarming. It's about these kids. They're coming to terms with there being no Santa, trying to make a festive Christmas for their own. Well, somebody's trying to make a festive Christmas out of them. It's top shelf. Now speaking of top shelf, you've been watching some art film lately, Joe.
Yeah, I caught this one that's out of Liechtenstein, that where the art of the film is in the camera angles and the dialogue, and the Christmas element comes in just in randomly shouted Christmas words, and I think this clip will really set it up for you, so you'll understand where I'm coming from.
Can't wait.
Trees.
Vanessa,
Yes, my love.
I baked you a plate of strudel.
Fantastic. It will go well with hot chocolate.
If only it weren't so bleak here in the festive Noel season.
Yes, but at least it is warm by the fireside.
Yes, you can see outside. I am stuck and in a raging blizzard. What did you say? White Christmas!
Oh, you know, I remember the time when we were stuck in the chimney.
Where we found the bones of Santa Claus, who is now dead, for there is no Santa Claus in Liechtenstein.
Yeah, that's the scene for me. I just thought that put the cherry on top of the whole tree. Where you can't beat Liechtensteinian cinema for having the bones of Santa when Santa doesn't exist. I
I
think that's
mean, it's pretty heavy going stuff, but like Liechtenstein's gonna Liechtenstein.
yeah, yeah. Well, I'll have to say the first one not my cup of tea, so it gets no cups of tea. The second one, it's definitely my cup of tea, so vat of tea. And the third one, I'm going to say three oranges and a helicopter because it's art cinema.
I'm close with you there. I agree on the first one. It's getting 0 machetes out of 5 for me. Second one, absolute staple of the genre. Cannot recommend enough. 5 machetes out of 5. The last one, I'm more your basic bitch music movie lover. I don't go for the art house stuff like you do. So for me, that last one, it gets one of those upside down question marks with a line through it. It's like it's what the hell, but fancy.
Well, come back next week when we'll have all new films from all new places for you to watch.
We'll see you in the new year.
Yay, fantastic. I'm renting all of those from Blockbuster. Oh, wait, they don't exist. And our apologies to Liechtenstein. We're going to see how many
Sorry.
European countries we can offend by the end of
Our
this
apologies
show.
to all 5 of you who live in Liechtenstein.
Yes. All right, for this next one, I need Joe and Chris, Jodie and Nisha, you can sneak away as we go. This is a game called Oscar Winning Moment, and we're about to see your acting chops. I have the name of a movie, and we will see a scene from that movie. And when I say, this is your Oscar winning moment, you'll get really close to the camera and deliver that amazing monologue that we will see on the awards show. Then you'll just move back and continue the scene, and then someone else will have an Oscar winning moment. It's going to be amazing. My suggestion is from Melanie Leach, I don't know how to say her last name, who's here in Charlotte, does some sketch comedy. The name of this movie is Eggnog is Not Made with Eggs. Eggnog is not made with eggs. And begin.
The ticker tape is coming out of the calculating machine.
Kyle, are you all right, Kyle? I mean, what's it say? Read it to me.
Oh my God. We've just concluded the analysis of what's in this festive concoction.
Do you mean the eggnog study that we've been doing for over 3 years?
Yes, don't you see? Every single human being in town has been drinking this all December long. And they've been drinking.
Eggnog.
Foot cheese.
Foot cheese in
Joe, this is your Oscar-winning moment.
I'd worked together with Kyle for years. He'd been slipping, and I'd been trying to cover it up so that our boss wouldn't notice. But now the truth was out. I knew he was drinking the eggnog. I saw what it did to him. I knew, secretly in my heart. Foot cheese. Why did it have to be foot cheese? God, why? All right, Kyle, we got to keep this quiet. So,
Yes. Oh my God! I can't get enough of it, even though I know it's foot cheese.
Kyle, I need you to put the mug down because
No, I don't want.
I'm worried about
I don't want to, Rick.
Chris, this is your Oscar-winning moment.
Ever since the moment a minute and a half ago that I found out eggnog is foot cheese, I knew it was wrong. But it tastes so right. I want more of it. I can't get enough of it. I'm gonna go into every one of those people's houses, and I'm gonna take their eggnog, and I'm gonna drink it all, 'cause I don't care. In fact, I love it. I love it. So, it's not bad. It's not bad, Rick.
I mean, I guess it's edible. It's organic, right?
What's foot cheese anyway?
And scene. Fantastic. That's right. Eggnog is not made for eggs. Coming soon to HBO Max. All right. For this next game, I need all four of my players. We're sticking with this movie theme. I don't know where my brain was today. Chris will be our director. We'll see a scene for a little bit, and then Chris will call cut, cut, cut. He will come in and give you some notes, and you'll continue the scene. You don't have to replay it. You'll just continue the scene from there. Chris will come in 2 times and give you some notes, and we'll see what happens. The name of this movie, based off of a suggestion from Turk Abay, who is an improviser, Charlotte, North Carolina, is Christmas in August. Christmas in August. So Chris and I will turn our cameras off, and the 3 of you will show us a scene from Christmas in August.
So we couldn't even get it together for July.
Well, you know,
Well, it has to be sometime, so August is good. It sounds regal.
yeah, I agree. Christmas in August, it works for all our schedules. That's what we're going with.
Yeah, let's just get it over and done with. So,
I do have a question, though. Now, it's going to be at my house, so am I expected to decorate the whole thing in August? Because my neighbor's going to look at me funny.
Cut. Oh, Cast, you're doing brilliantly. You really are. It's I'm in awe of what I'm seeing in the dailies that are coming through. This is a really great holiday movie. It's fun for the whole family. But I got a call from the studio, and they do want to make some changes, just some tiny little changes. It's barely going to affect your performance, but now there is you just discovered a dead body, and you got to figure out. Well, you go from there because but there is a dead body on the floor. All right, action. Just continue from here.
Oh, I'm so sorry I left this out. Didn't mean for you to see that.
Mitchell, we've known
It's a
each other
little-
for 42 years.
Well, yeah,
It's a little early
occasionally.
for Halloween, don't you think?
No, it's I'm afraid it's real. It's the FedEx delivery guy.
Oh,
Look,
oh
okay,
no.
decorations. Can we incorporate him into the decoration somehow? Can we dress him up as Santa and like stick him on the roof or something?
You're a yeah. That's a that's a
I mean, it's
sure.
August in Miami, so you know that's on you and your place. But
No, I mean he is going to start to smell after a week or two, though.
yeah,
Cut,
but
cut, cut, cut. That was great. The studio loved it. They love these changes. They're actually. I hope you guys all feel good because I feel like you're all gonna. You're not gonna get Oscars for this. I'm not. Let's not lie to ourselves. But you might get a small town, local film festival award for this.
Oh.
Now, that said, we do have some just minor script changes. I'm gonna hand you out these new scripts, and just because people in the writers' room they're tweaking everything. This is now it's now a parody of Home Alone, specifically the part where the burglars get their faces smashed by paint cans. All right, and just take it from here. Action.
I'm going to take this body up on the. Oh, what the
Oh,
hell?
it's.
Uh,
Let's just be careful.
who hung up
Oops.
all the paint cans? Oh,
this is a health and safety nightmare.
I know. I can't even get the body up on the roof.
Use the body to deflect the paint cans.
There's
Use
Oh.
it as a human shield.
all right.
Ah,
I got
Yes.
the body in front of me.
He's more
Let's get out
useful
of this
now than he
house.
was for working for FedEx. We've
All
got
right.
this.
at least
He's
it's
durable. I'll give
colorful.
him that.
Yeah. Okay.
Lots
Are
of
there any
cheerful
more?
colors.
Wait,
Have we?
here. Take his packing tape and tie stuff up.
Ad scene. This too coming to HBO Max. Christmas 2024. Fantastic. For this next game, I need Nisha and Jodie. We'll send Chris and Joe backstage. This is a game called Half-Life. You are going to do a scene in 1 minute, and then we are going to have you do that scene in less time again and again and again and again. We will cut it in half every single time to figure out what is the important part. The suggestion is from Orla McGovern out of Galway, Ireland. What lives in the Christmas tree? Hold on, let me set my timer. 1 minute and begin.
I love decorating the tree.
Yeah. I
Best
feel
time
like
of the year.
there's something moving there.
Yeah, oh, that's just me. I'm just putting some. You're right. There's something in there. Ow! It got me. The hell?
I think we need to hack away some of the branches.
Steady on, steady on. We paid a lot for that tree.
We'll-
Oh, it's
we'll
got
glue
little
it
beady
up
eyes.
later.
I see little beady eyes.
Ooh. Let's throw some
I see.
nuts at it.
I see little teeth. I see lots and lots of little teeth.
Oh.
Well, you don't see one of them every day. Thank God.
What's it doing with the bauble?
Whatever it wants to. You know what? Until New Year, the living room belongs to that thing. It can just have it. It can have the tree. It can have the baubles. Like it can have the presents. Just Sandy, get out.
And scene, and scene. Fantastic. So good. We're going to see that exact same scene again, this time in 30 seconds. And begin.
I love decorating the tree. Best time of the year.
Something's moving in there.
No, that's me. I've got tinsel. Oh no, there is something in there.
Let's
Good little
hack off
beady
the
eyes.
branches.
Careful, careful. This tree costs money. Oh, there's little teeth. Oh, there are little. There's a lot of little teeth actually.
Oh, what's it doing
Yeah,
with these
that's-
baubles?
It can do whatever it wants with the baubles. You know what? Until New Year's, the living room just belongs to that thing now. Just Sandy, get out. Like that's the presents, the tree, the
And
Christmas milk.
scene. All right. We're going to do it again, this time in 15 seconds. And begin.
I love decorating the tree. Best time
something
of the
there.
year. What are you after?
Oh, let's hack it.
So settle down, settle down. This tree costs money. Whoa, what is that? Ew. Okay. It's that thing's tree now.
Well, what's it doing with the baubles?
It can have the baubles. It can have the whole lounge room. Just
And
stay back.
scene. All right. Can we do it in 7 seconds? And begin.
I love decorating the tree.
Oh, attack it.
It's got teeth. It's got teeth. It's got teeth. It's got the baubles. It's got the lounge room. Sandy, stay back.
And
Stay back.
scene. All right. Do we think they can do it in 3 seconds? Chris and Joe, what do you think?
Yay!
All right. And begin. 3 seconds. Go.
Woo!
Something. Attack it.
Ah, stay back. Stay back. Stay back.
And scene. Fantastic. Just it reminds me of every Christmas movie with Chevy Chase. All right. So for this next one, I need Chris and Jodie and Joe. Nisha will kick you off for just a second. And Chris and Jodie and Joe, I need two of you to open up your cell phone to your text messages. And the other person will not open up their cell phone. So who's going to be sharing their private text messages with all of the world online forever?
I mean, I can.
All right, Joe and Jodie looks like they are, which means Chris, you are safe.
Oh, okay.
And then you get to make it all make sense in this scene. So those of you watching, Joe and Jodie can only use their text messages as dialogue for this scene. They cannot say anything unless it is on their phone. Chris can say anything Chris would like. And I will put it in the chat for you. Hold on. What the scene is about. Typing is hard. All right, so this is a suggestion from Jennifer from Improv Charlotte here in Charlotte, and you are at a Elves corporate holiday party. Chris will start us off and begin.
Well, on behalf of the whole team here, I just want to thank. This has been a wonderful experience, and I just want to thank Fluffles and Snowflake for putting on a great show.
Woo, we're inside the soldiers' rooms, baby.
If you can't click on it, let me know when you get there, and I can click for you.
Yeah, that's right, Fluffles. We have taken over the whole hotel. We've kicked out some of the soldiers, and thanks for making the registration form, Snowflake, so easy to click on, and for all the elves to get in here.
It worked.
The punchline
It
is that
certainly
East
did. This has
Street
been a
actually
smashing
wrecks from
success.
and East Street.
Hey,
It
again,
actually
Fluffles?
runs from north to south.
It certainly does. We've taken over the whole world, and we're elves, and we're proud.
We
Great.
can do the Benny Hill runaround thing again.
Great. Another crisis averted.
Let's do it. Let's. Whoop.
We just got a call from Com saying Evelyn Rogers has said someone stolen the Melbourne Cup.
Boy, something had to go wrong. But
Well,
it's okay. Evelyn Rogers, God bless her. Well, we send our regards.
Looks like you picked up already. I'll see you around 12:30 or 1.
Oh, okay, Snowflake. Well, sorry to see you go so early, but you take care.
Well, if Best Buy gets there before us, can you let them in?
Maybe a little too political, lol.
Okay, yeah, I never invited Best Buy because of the political stance. But if they do come, I'll be sure to let them in, Snowflake.
Yes.
Maybe like another scene where we're just talking about our school days.
Oh, okay. Well, it's time for dinner, but if we want to do a little skit up here on stage for all the people, sure. I was bullied a bit in school. It's true.
I saw you leave before the garage door fully closed.
Oh, let's get that closed, everybody. It's a blizzard outside.
Lol, thank you.
And scene. Fantastic. Let's bring Nisha back. We're going to wrap up with just a little quick one-liners in a game called How's Business. The way it works is we'll say, I'm in the blank business, and everyone will say, how's business? And you'll give us a silly pun. So we're going to start off with, I'm in the reindeer business. So you can just raise your little paw if you got one, and I will say go.
I'm in the reindeer business.
How's
How's
business?
It's slaying.
Ooh, that's how it works. All right, who else has got one?
I'm in the reindeer business,
How's
How's
business?
Business.
dashing and prancing.
Ooh,
Oh.
all right.
I'm in the reindeer business.
How's
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 business?
business?
Well, I just inherited it from my antler and uncle.
Oh my goodness. Uh
I'm in the
I'm in the reindeer business.
oh, let's get Nisha and then we'll get Chris.
Oh, let's-
Nisha, how's
How's
business?
How's business?
It's absolutely smoking.
Ooh, oh no, we're
Hey, I'm
smoking
also in the
already.
reindeer business.
How's
How's
business?
business?
It's been dashing and dancing.
Oh, so good. All right, we're gonna switch it up. Candy cane. I'm in the candy cane business.
I'm in the candy cane business.
How's
How's
business?
Honestly, it's a little crooked.
Oh.
I'm in the candy cane business.
How's
How's
business?
business?
I'm minting money.
Oh, good, good.
I'm in the candy cane business.
How's
How's
business?
Honestly, some days it's a candy cane.
All right, Joe.
I'm in the candy cane business.
How's
How's
business?
business?
Sweet.
I've got one. I'm in the candy
Oh.
cane business.
Hey, Carla,
How's
how's
business?
business?
It sucks, but I don't give a lick.
Oh,
I don't know. That was terrible. All right, let's finish it up with mistletoe. I'm in the mistletoe business. We'll make
Hey.
it
I'm
hard.
in the mistletoe business.
How's
How's
business?
business?
I'm seeing a lot of greens.
Ooh.
Oh. Hey, I'm in the mistletoe. No, I can't do this one.
Oh, that one.
Okay,
you
I'm
have
in the
to.
mistletoe business.
How's
business?
business?
These creditors, they got me by the berries.
That's way cleaner than I thought it was going to
And
be.
that is our show. We'll stop with that. Thank you all so much
No, the other one was worse.
for tuning in to our holiday show. The Horrible Friends will be back in 2024. Have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. And we will see you again.